You ready for some early Halloween music? You got 6 months to prepare, unless you're celebrating Summerween. But I'll get to that in a second. Really cool EP. It is by the Coffin Fits. And the title of the EP is not what you see on the cover. It is called Dead in Studio 2025. It came out 6 months ago for Halloween last year. Hey group, welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. And this is a fun EP. I was going to save one of the three songs. Okay, 2 of the 3 songs. In the end, I saved all 3. Because each of them have a video. Hopefully, by the time you see this video, you will be able to find the videos for all 3 songs and even have the EP on YouTube. But when I was preparing to review this, all I was offered was the single, which is why you're seeing it like this. It is the cover for the EP. But you just get this as a single, just the one song, I Want to Be a Mummy. Bandcamp as the EP. So on the pitch count, I listened to the EP on Bandcamp. Enjoyed it immensely. And then when I'm doing homework about the band, the Coffin Fits, lo and behold, on their Facebook page, they give me the 3 videos for the 3 songs here. And the videos are cool as hell. I had to save all 3 videos. The first song, and I kept all 3. The first song is the title track, or at least the cover track. The title is Dead in Studio 2025. It's an annual thing to do Halloween EPs every year. So last year was 2025. Hopefully they'll do 2026 and keep up the tradition. So this is the first track and video. It's a Scooby-Doo inspired video. You know, the mummy chasing after the young lady and the young man of the band, the Coffin Fits. And the mummy plays some guitar, and it's a nice animated video. Cool as hell. I wasn't going to, but I guess in my later years, I appreciate Scooby-Doo more today than I did when I was 11 or 9 or 8, whatever the heck it was. The second track, you may really, really love. You know the first song in the Rocky Horror Picture Show with the lips? But they're old movies, you know, made before you were born. The Coffin Fits fixed that. They have the Rocky Horror movie update. And they talk about the classic horror films made since the Rocky Horror Picture Show was released. Very cool. A lot of cool references to movies you love in your lifetime. So you gotta like that. And yes, they got a lips video in the Red Lips video. Cool as hell. The third song, I had to save it. Screaming Jay Hawkins, right? I put a spell on you. That was Screaming Jay Hawkins, right? Well, the version they're taken after is not the original version. It's from the movie Hocus Pocus. Is that the one with Bette Midler and it's witches and all that? So their version of I Put a Spell on You is more inspired by the movie Hocus Pocus that uses that song. Ironically and appropriately. Excuse me. Remember a time when this did not scare people? You know, at least Republicans, certain square Republicans. Tim Curry as Dr. Frankenfurter. Now, you know, for a minute there, it seemed like no one got freaked out about this. Heck, they made a TV version of the movie, for Pete's sake, a remake. Now they're all freaked out again. You know, in Ohio, where I'm from, Ohio in the United States of America, they try and ban drag shows. You know, this. Make it illegal. They're all freaked out. The squares are all freaked out. So, Tim Curry also had a rock and roll career soon after the movie was done. And on his last record, Simplicity, the last song is the last song of this EP. I Put a Spell on You. Tim, of course, takes after Screaming Jay Hawkins. Great version. And the last song of the record, because it's a great song to end the record with. I did do a ranking show for Tim Curry. You'll find if you look under my ranking playlist. Do I remember correctly? Which one, did I say there which one I prefer as my favorite Tim Curry record? This is the most consistent Tim Curry record, Fearless. But today, the highs of Simplicity, the high points, outweigh the consistency of this. Yeah, some of the songs here don't hold up, the Fearless, but the high points, like I Put a Spell on You, and others. My favorite Tim Curry album, of 4 that exist. Not the first time I'm talking about Halloween. Won't be the last time I'll be talking about Halloween either. Voltaire, Submarine, Pretty rich, huh? And the vampire hanging 10 and Godzilla lurking in the moon there. So Summerween is a thing. But it will become more of a thing when we find Spirit Halloween opening in June. That's at least in the United States. We love our Halloween. So the stores, there's specialized stores for Halloween that open up for the Halloween season. And don't forget the Phantom AD. And the creepy crawlers from Dayton, Ohio that I reviewed not so long ago. So, is that everything I gotta say about this record? Well, it's not the most hard-rocking record. It is more of a cabaret record, lounge even. And there's that shade. That's cool. They refer to themselves as garage rock, and they are. But does it rock that much? At least not this EP. Okay? If you know, I put a spell on you in the Rocky Horror, movie update, the opening of the Rocky Horror Picture, that's not a hard rocking song. And neither is I Want to Be a Mummy. Okay? So you have to be in a cabaret lounge sort of mood for this. Because the rocking ain't going to happen. Okay? But the videos are cool, the songs are cool. They're not sentimental. And not ballads as such, unless you love Halloween that much and horror movies that much. But it really is cool. Keep in mind, our band, the Coffin Fits, are from Austin, Texas, United States of America. Austin, Texas. There is another band from New Zealand. Excuse me. 2 syllables, Mr. May. Zealand. That has the same name, probably the same type of vibe, but it's not the same band. Okay? Austin, Texas. Also, give the Coffin Fits credit. They did a charity single for Ukraine when the war started with Russia. And sounds like a cool song called Moscow. Basically telling Moscow, get rid of that schmuck Putin and stop this war. I guess the single didn't take in that respect. And they did Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show in the past. They did that as well. And I think that's all I got. Let's check my notes. Did I skip anything fundamental? Remember, our band's from Austin, Texas. And if you have a hard time finding the videos, go to their Facebook page. It will be there. Then you guys go into it. You'll find it. Production's nice. Good production. No ballads. Good for mixed company. Small kids. I don't think there's anything to really freak anyone out. Is there anything to freak anyone out? No, I don't think so. I think it's pretty kid-friendly. I don't remember anything obscene, 7 dirty words, or concepts. I don't think there's anything to, upset anyone, other than Rocket Horror Picture Show. For some squares, they start getting excited about this and then get ashamed. Tim, you were hot 50 years ago. Tim still is, for his condition and age, is still in good shape, even though he's in a wheelchair and a stroke victim. Don't smoke, boys and girls, and watch your weight and your blood pressure. Even when you can rock the panties and the stockings today, doesn't mean that in 34 years you can't have a stroke and be in a wheelchair. Watch it. Watch your weight, watch your blood pressure, take care of yourself. No matter what you look like then or now. Lecture over. And I explained it difficultly with YouTube. You want to hear the EP as you can buy it, you have to go to Bandcamp. Hopefully, by the time this airs and soon after, and by the time you get to see this, they have it fixed. I'll put a word out to them or something and say, hey, I gave you a good review, but I had a hard time finding it on YouTube. Please fix it. And you like this video? Give it a like. Subscribe to Action Right Corner. Ring the notification bell. And go listen. Not an effective cover. Doesn't tell you the name of the band. Doesn't tell you the name of the EP. It'll tell you the first track. But it's actually called Dead in Studio 2025. Come back and you hear what I hear, cabaret. And that's cool when you're in the mood. We're an action rock sort of crowd. But sometimes when the kids are around, when the honeys are around, the females, throw them a nice little EP of Halloween expired cabaret, garage rock, fun. And it is fun. And for the latest in action rock, high energy rock, garage rock, punk, psych, psychobilly, stoner rock, anything that really rocks, come back here to Action Rock Corner. We'll have it for you. And remember, have fun with your music. May not be the most rockin' record, but it's fun. And you'll have it ready for Halloween in 6 months, if not Summerween in about 3. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.